Testing. They said they wanted speed. They said they wanted power.
At my signal, unleash hell.
Welcome back, everyone. It is good to be back with Microsoft Flight Simulator and back in Australia from our last trip, which was in Italy. And we're back doing our navigating in Western Australia we're at Perth International, and we're going to head north for a few hours, which is going to be good fun. And I think I'm going to say good day to Stu, and we've got TJ Turner and a good old Messiah. How are you? And Tanwen, how you doing? Good to see you here. And we are going to head off in this beautiful aircraft. I've got a nice bright livery. You can't miss me. Where Stu's got the old dark shadow ready to fly. I love it because it's fast, it's maneuverable, and it's good fun. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the inside of the cockpit. It looks a bit weird, but I'm still a fan of the external model. Is absolutely brilliant. And it's really fun to fly. Hopefully autopilot will work so I can get some outside views on our trip, because we've got a really nice... It is working, Stu. I did hear it. I have heard it working, and I had it playing on my phone and was doing a test run, and it was working, unless it's just timing out, because I think it's got a 1 minute or 3 minute or 2 minute timer. when you do the sounds. So, but you are a mod, so it should allow you probably to do more than not. Let me just try it again. But I just heard the devil's one.
They said they wanted speed. They said they wanted power.
Yes, Ted, when you're finally catching me live, awesome. Sorry, I didn't have live chat up there. I had the previous chat, but that's working now. That's good. Sounds are working, and DJ is in the house. How you doing, DJ? Yes, I've had a bit of a break. I'm back. We weren't on the farm yesterday, but I'm back with some live streaming, so it's going to be good fun. And let's get into the cockpit, get things started up. I think TJ will be joining us soon. He's just restarting the sim. It'll give us time to send or get ourselves started up in this brilliant aircraft. So let's go. Alrighty. See if I remember how to close the canopy up here. Here we go. Let me know once we get the engine started if the engines are too loud. Let me know if my voice is too loud, because I've changed the position of my mic. I've got to still work out a better position for my mic. It's just don't have it right yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. All right, where we go? Fuel tanks. There, fuel pump. Fuel pump. Well, that shouldn't be on yet, should it? But that's the fuel tank. That's good. Now make sure I got some full fuel. Even though we've got the drop tanks, we've got extra tanks today, so we should be good. We should be pretty easy to get going today. Where is our strobe? We've got beacon nav. We won't put those on yet. Oh, we've got two, have we? Strobe light. Those on. Awesome access, thanks Tawin. I appreciate it. Thanks Messiah. It's my morning croaky voice too, because it's very early morning in good old Oz. Where's our starter switch? Here we go. I think I've got everything ready to go. We don't need a gens on yet. We'll find out. That's looking good. We're starting up. Beautiful. I think that's just the brake. I'm pretty sure that noise is just telling me brake. And now we can put your nav lights on. And where is Pido already on? There we go. I'll leave that on, even though it's going to be pretty warm up here where we're flying. That's them Aussie voice. Thanks, DJ. Yeah, so that noise, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the brake. That is the brake, and I think we're pretty much ready to go. I know. Oh, Kiffy, how you doing? Didn't see you drop in there. Good day, mate. Working and lurking. We'll be going home soon, but we'll be here until I do. Thank you very much. Yes, everybody, drop that fantastic like. That's what we like. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. But let's get the flight started and that annoying beeping off. As this has got smoke, I think, don't we, Stu? We've got smoke in here somewhere. How do I turn some smoke on? When we're in the air, there is a smoke. Once we're on autopilot, there is a smoke here. I'm sure Stu will let me know where the smoke is, so you'll be able to see me flying through that air. Nice and easy. All right. TJ will be joining us, it looks like, so he's just starting up the sim. As long as we don't have any crash to desktops, but we'll find out sooner or later, won't we? There we go. And I'm pretty sure we'll be starting on this runway, which is runway 03. But let me know. I might turn that down a little. Hopefully that is still okay for the engine sounds. Red box. Red box. What's a red box, Stu? Well, this is not very good. Oh, there we go. Gonna go? Or we're not gonna go. There we go. There we go. We got the old reverse here. Alright, let's go. I have ran out of fuel plenty of times. Absolutely plenty of times. You know what? There's no problems running out of fuel. Smoke. Oh, yes. Smoke. Stew. Oh, have I got... I've got the taxi lights on too. I thought the taxi lights were off, even though they should be on. Landing lights. Taxi lights are on. Okay, that's alright. We're taxiing anyway, so it's all good. Yeah, the smoke. There's smoke in here, isn't there? Like, there's trail smoke. I'm sure there is, because I've been playing with it. And I'm sure there is trail smoke. Oh, we'll work it out when we're in the air. Let's go. TJ, you can always catch up, mate. It's a smoke. Smoke is just smoke. Are you parked on the west or the east side? I'm pretty sure it's the east. Yes, it's the east side. We are in the, I think the short-term parking. Well, I suppose it's all short-term. We are in the, well, it's the smaller regional jet parking. I guess it is, just looking up. It's in spot 260. If you've got the payware, it's in parking slot 266, 268, around those areas. Oh, that's me putting in reverse. All right. Let's go. Awesome. Let's taxi out. Let's go, Stu. TJ will be with us soon. You're not going to miss me. Nice and bright green. I did have a few stutters on this airfield, but it might be because it's payware and there's a lot of detail. What's the wind like? We should be good for wind. Should be pretty much a headwind, so it should be good. Stu's going, I'm not going to the end of the runway. I'm going to take off here. Technically, we could with this aircraft. I'm going to the end, Stu. Gives TJ some time to catch up. Set up an automatic YouTube live link on my Discord when you go live. So should, oh, awesome. You'll have to let me know how to do that, mate. You obviously got a bot doing that, but you'll have to let me know because I don't have that on my Discord, and it would be good. So it looks like we've got live weather on. It looks quite cloudy around, but I don't really have a specified flight height today, altitude. So we'll fly whatever's needed. Thanks, DJ. They're bumpy. Stu flying up there. Look at him go. Eager to get into the air. There was a few fighter jets at the airfield not long ago. Didn't really line that up too straight, did I? All right, let's go. Don't really need flaps, but this thing flies, speeds away. But let's go. Let's get in the air. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go and fly towards the coast. As we see beautiful Perth at its best. G'day, Noddy! How you doing, mate? We'll go through some landmarks of Perth while we're heading towards the coast. Yeah, this is a ripper of an aircraft. No, I don't live around this. This is the Western Australia. I'm in Victoria. So, no, I don't live around this area, but it's a beautiful place to go. This is called Optus Stadium coming up. It's a beautiful stadium in good old Perth. If you follow Australian AFL, Australian Football League, you'll notice this is the West Coast Eagles ground down here. Put some air brakes on and we'll slow down and have a look. It'll probably be a bit stuttery here, but beautiful place. These are all a lot of our... Oh, there's a bit of purple down there. That's no good. This is where a lot of this state is where a lot of our minerals come from, or get mined. Not in obviously the city, but where we fly, and you'll probably see a few mines. Gammy is the Victoria's Secret. Yeah, well, I've got it set to, we're probably at about 6:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So obviously sunrise is, well, sun is still rising But that's the city over there. We're heading towards the coast. We're actually only going quite slow for this aircraft, just so you can see the sights through the city here. There's a beautiful marina down the bottom. Absolutely stunning. It is, the time for me is just about to hit 7 AM in the morning, so it's very, very early. So if you're wondering, those aviation fans or pilots, sim pilots out there, they're just drop tanks. They're not bombs or weaponry. They're extra fuel tanks, just in case we need it. And you can see there's some ships in the bay area, or just outside the river here. The Swan River, which is what we're flying over. We're at the western coast, and you can see we've got plenty of suburban sprawl as we head pretty much north now. Beautiful beaches. Look at this. I'm gonna have to ask Stu, but Stu, what is causing my... I don't have any flaps, I don't have any gear down. What's... Oh no, it's stopped now. There was beep in the cockpit, but I was wondering what the beeping is. I know, Stu, you've flown this one a bit. Time zones are damn fun, aren't they? They're not very fun, really. Alright, we're going to try to settle this up and get some autopilot tracking along. And hopefully this will work okay. Good. And we'll go with altitude. Let's see what we do here with our autopilot. Oh, we're going to go all crazy now. You got to turn right now. Right. Then we can get outside and have a look. Some views as we speed along here. Already look 260 knots, and we only got throttle at 70%. Yeah. You don't see anyone, TJ? Yeah, I don't see you either. I'm definitely on West USA, mate. West USA. We'll probably go above these clouds. Oh, a bit of stuttering. Looks like there is a few clouds around. Let's head up. So we're heading to Adurian Bay, and then we're going to head over to... I think it is YRAT Island. That's a bit of a trip out there. And then we're heading towards the... If I find this... we're going to go to the Radio Astronomy Observatory, which is going to be pretty cool. No, not on the SU-10 beta. Nope. And then we're heading to Shark Bay as our destination. G'day, Gaming Dad is here. Hey, Wombat, the Hustle King is here as well. Does this... Yes, it does. Tell me where it is. It does have a smoke switch. Oh, is that it? Ah, white smoke. Ha ha. There we go. Now we got the smoke happening. Now we have to take it out of autopilot. We got the smoke switch. Beeping's all good, Stu. I worked out the beeping. It might have been in. What's the oil temp at the moment? Oil temp's all good. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just on takeoff when I still had flaps and stuff and gear. It's gone now. It's all good. Yeah. So we can... Cruise with the smoke now. So we got the smoke. Yeah, that's it. We got them. Which is not really interesting when we're doing this, but if we take it off autopilot and we do things like this, that's cool. That's more fun, isn't it? You probably don't see it from my end because I've got the wide stream. Let me do that. There we go. I think if Stu came close by, you'd also see Stu's smoke trails as well. You didn't have a good commander game in Dad in your last game, did you? It's actually quite hard to fly from here, but lucky I've got my artificial horizon on my right on my iPad that I can keep things at least steady. What about 5,000 feet? The radar map is in the plane frozen and the VFR map. Oh, you said you were doing some updates. Have you checked if there's any other updates that you need to do? We're not really at a... Hopefully I don't stall this, guys, but we'll find out. So I'm doing this from a reverse view. Should be alright, though, in this aircraft. Oh, there we go. We did kind of... I think I better go forward, huh? Oh, good. You did all the updates? Very, very interesting. Alright, I'm just going to stick autopilot back on for a moment so we can go back outside. What are we going to head to? We're at 8,000 now, but all good. Oh, the inside, yeah. I think this is pretty buggy down here. Look, yeah, see, look, mine's frozen as well. Look. So it's stuck still at the airport. So don't stress. Looks like it's happening to all of us. Oh, you commanded the first match. Awesome gaming, Dad. I will definitely, because I came in late. Obviously, I just woke up and was watching it while I was prepping for my stream. And I will definitely check out the start of that. So we should take a right here and get back onto the flight plan. And we're pretty much following the coast most of the way up. On those, the prop sounds for this external, the engine sounds are quite loud. Inside's not too bad. Let's turn those down on the external view. But checking that out, sunrise, looking good. DJ smashing it. You've been smashing it around, DJ, on your multiplayer streams of Falling Guys and all sorts of things. You got some new stuff coming, which is awesome. Absolutely. It's a really nice aircraft. I love the external. As I said, the cockpit's a bit squished, I think. They could have done a bit more work on that. But the external model of the aircraft is absolutely brilliant. You're not going to miss this livery either. Like, really nice. Shouldn't really need to refuel on this trip, but we'll definitely land at a few airports and airfields. Yeah, I do need to jump on with you. I always see you and I'm either at the start or at the end, and I'm either about to stream or about to do some content or just got on my phone, so I'm not on my PC. I had a bit of a break over the weekend, so I didn't actually jump. I haven't been on the PC since, I think, Thursday. So I jumped on to catch up a little bit earlier on people's videos and stuff and what was happening with other content creators. And yeah, that was the first time I was on for quite a while. Yeah, it's a beast, Stu. I bought this because I've seen you fly it, Stu. This is why I got this aircraft. Because as you know, I do enjoy my prop aircraft, but this one's got a bit of speed to it. Turbo prop. But we can still go slow enough to see the sights. But look, this... I stuck along the coast. I was going to go internally in Western Australia, but there's not too much at this lower end. As we get higher past... So it'll be probably the next leg, the next stream we do. We'll go inland a bit because there's some valleys and canyons to fly through. That's more northern Western Australia. So... But in this southern part, there's not too much inland other than flat. You'll see as we go over to this observatory, it's pretty much just flat, not many mountains or hills or anything. Yeah, I've been slowing down Gaming Dad just because it's just, yeah. But you're right about the live streams. There's not much you have to worry about live streams. Should go a bit faster, shouldn't we, Stu? Here we go. Alright, let's turn the smoke off for now because we're only going straight. Overspeed. Maybe that was why it was beeping. I was overspeed last time, Stu. Try to stick it around. We'll go there. No, we'll stick there. A bit hot. Come on. That's it. That's it. Now we're speeding a bit. Beautiful. 304 knots. You're doing 304 knots. Yeah, I'm at 2, but I don't want to overspeed, so I'm trying to stick around the 300 knot mark. We'll see if we can taper off there. Scooting the top of these clouds. And we'll go down low once we get closer to... So there is one site. Don't know if it's going to be rendered in the sim. It's the Pinnacles, a limestone formation within Nambung National Park near the town of, is it Servants, Western Australia. So that's up ahead. But the observatory has got models, so that looks pretty cool. Ooh, I hope I am not going to disconnect. Oh. We have a problem. Or do we? We may have a problem. My power just went out. Everyone? I'm going to see if we're right, but my power went out. Just had a bit of a surge through my system. Is there ever a problem without Microsoft? It wasn't the Sims Pro. Oh, I'm back. There you go. It did freeze. Tell me if you guys are seeing me still live. But my sim is back alive. Let me know if the stream is back alive. No, it's not a crash to desktop. There we go. We're back. We're back. We are back. That was a bit scary. But we are back. Let me know if you guys can hear me still. Yeah. I just had a power surge inside. It could have been... In the new place, we have got we have got a battery, solar battery. So if the power did surge, the battery's kicked in and we're either running on battery or the battery kept us going, which is awesome. So lucky for that. So that has allowed us to keep going. Now that's the first time that's really been, oh, there it is. That's the first time it's been put to the test. Get my windows back up now because I can't see the map. There we go. We're back here. All right. Well, it did the thing. That was a first. That was a good test run. And the stream didn't drop in all of that, which was good. I know it froze for a minute. 30 seconds. Yeah, battery backup for the whole house, Stu. So I've got battery on the whole house. So certain points are only connected to that battery backup, and I made sure that this one was. But the problem, the funny thing is, there is a kill switch, and where they put the kill switch is for the whole house. So it's more of a, because the house is a 7-star rating, that there's a kill switch that basically turns all the points off in the house to save power. Example, if you're going away or you're going out for a day or whatever, you can do this kill switch. And where they put the kill switch is not very convenient in terms of it's too convenient, because it's right next to a lot of about 5 other light switches. And when you go out, or when somebody's turning off the light, especially when it's dark here, in the day it doesn't really matter, you don't use the switches, but if it's dark here, you can accidentally just hit that kill switch. So what I do now for a stream, and I actually forgot to do it, but it shouldn't be dark out, it's not dark out there now, I normally put a piece of tape over it, because the kids, or the wife will obviously go, oh, which switch? Because we're still at a new house trying to work out. It's literally 4 or 5 switches in that spot, all doing different lights. And they're, oh, which switch is it? And then they click the kill switch, and it turns the power off in the entire house, other than your main port, which is your fridge and stuff, stays on. So it's sort of part of a 7-star rating in Oz. You have these kill switches. So what's the way your house gets a 7-star rating. Good for saving electricity and your power bill, but not good for streaming when people accidentally click it. And that's what's happened in a couple of our streams. I know we had a lot of crash to desktops last time, but I worked out that was the aircraft that was doing that. And there's been some times where someone's just clicked that switch and drops out. Everything just switches off, so that's been unfortunate. But a piece of tape, that's the fix. We'll see how long that works, and unless the kids want to play jokes and say, oh, I'll just kill Dad's stream. Doesn't matter, he won't mind. We'll laugh, we'll have a bit of fun. Let's watch him let's watch his stream when it drops out. It'll be fun to watch. It was smooth gaming, Dad. Awesome. Yeah, that's right. The net power doesn't drop off, which is good, because obviously if it sort of clicks, it did affect. I think it's because the pod draws so much power. 3 screens, lights, all this sort of stuff, that it doesn't have enough. Where the routers and that have enough juice, even with that quick switch over. I do need to put a UPS in here though, and that would fix that problem. So if I put a powerful UPS in here, into my gaming pod, or my simming pod, then you'll find that when it does that switch over, we won't have a drop like we had. So that's probably my next purchase on the horizon. But I'll need a pretty powerful UPS, so it's not going to be cheap. Ah, come on guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button, everyone. We're on a cruisy flight. Did TJ end up getting back on board? No. No good, TJ. You got 2 UPS. Stu, I'd love to see your setup, mate. You should throw it in one of our Discords and just show me your setup. You've probably got it all. I know you got a beef of a PC. So we're approaching Jurien Bay now. We won't land here. I'll tell you what. We'll land. We'll land at Dongara, Yankee Delta Romeo Alpha, which is not too far away. But we'll also do a touch and go. Maybe even there's an island we're going to land at. And the island is, I think it's Rat. Yeah, it's Rat Island. And basically, it's a couple of islands off the coast. And there's not really a airport or airfield there. You pretty much there's a refueling station. But you'll see it's a tiny island. And we'll do a bit of a challenge for ourselves. Should be pretty straightforward to land. Shouldn't be too hard. But as you can see, as I was explaining before, it's just pretty flat in this in the southern Western Australian region. So, but it'll be interesting to see Rat Island, which is just a pretty barren islands out in the West Australian coast. Awesome. I'm out here, but you don't see. Have you tried to switch on and off? I know you would have. Switch on and off, obviously, all your tags and stuff. You don't have the mod. There's a mod. Do you have the mod that makes your tags like the ones I've got? The UI or UE mod. I think when Brett Plays used to tell me that it was the backspace, I think. Can reset those. You press the backspace and it'll reset the tags. If you have that mod. Looks like the weather's getting a bit worse up north here. No problems, gaming dad. You're off to work. Yeah, I'll WhatsApp you if I can get a game in with you. 100%. 100%. Oh, I wanted more tea, but I got a little bit of tea left. Alright, so we're flying over Jurien Bay, which is a airfield just approaching. Can we see it below these clouds? Yep, there it is, just breaking through those clouds down the bottom. There it is, just down there. Again, a beautiful place. Might go a bit lower below these clouds so you can all see a little bit more. Let's do that. Just looks like, what are we at? We're at 8,000. So it looks like these will probably be 3 to 4. The base. Not sure, TJ. Hopefully you'll show up. Eventually it'll pop up and you'll be there. But not at the moment. Oh, there you are, TJ. You're back. I can see you, mate. You're there. Woohoo! Awesome. And he's got the PC-21 as well. Awesome. Alright, let's dial it down and let's go. Down to 4,000. See what the clouds, if we can get below the clouds. We better don't go over speed. Gammy, slow it down. And we'll have a bit of fun. We'll take it off autopilot. Have a bit of fun. It's not a GA aircraft to just chill and go straight. This thing's, it can fly like a fighter jet. Ah, well, it worked. That's awesome. So you're back on, mate. Well done. Good job at fixing that. Super, super job. So check it out. We've just got lots of sand, and I think there's a lot of limestone, that sort of stuff around here. I think, or limestone formations. Now we can see it a little bit better. What are we at? We're at 4. Yeah. So as I said, I estimated about 4,000 was the base of these clouds, and we're pretty much spot on. Which is fine because we're going to do a bit of a land in here before we cross over to... Oh, actually, let's just land at Rat Island. Why land here when we can... we're jumping straight across to Rat Island after this. Which is nothing. It's just a barren island and basically a dot in the ocean. With a fuel pump there, which is quite weird when you see it. It wouldn't really have that in real life, I don't think. I should Google it and have a look. Hey, Deez, good day, mate. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by, mate. We're cruising in Western Australia today. We're going north towards an observatory, which is pretty cool, and then to Shark Bay, which I can guarantee there would be a lot of sharks in around Shark Bay. We're sitting at, what are we sitting at the moment? About 55 minutes in. Well, since we basically got into the sim, and time in the air has been about 30 minutes. And it's currently 7:38 in the sim. Which is not the true time for this area. Brett Pound! Can't stay long, but just dropped in to say hi. Good day, Brett. Nice to have you drop in for a minute. Or 2. Or 3. Yeah, we're just approaching Dongara at the moment. In Western Australia. I'm about to head over the to good old Rat Island. I was trying to see if this lake has a name, but it doesn't on mine, other than it's got Salt Lake written on it on Google Maps. Anib. Smash that like if you haven't already, everyone. It's great to tell YouTube that we're streaming, and the best way to do that is to smash the like. So I appreciate it if you can do that. Yeah, we're back streaming. Yep, DJ, I know it's late for you, mate. I always appreciate you dropping in because it's, what, probably 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. in the morning for you. Probably even later. So I appreciate it. Alright, we can speed up a bit again, and we should have TJ. You guys should be able to catch me if you want, because I'm only currently going at about 2... Oh, it looks like I'm speeding up now, but 280, 290. I'm scooting at about 4,000 feet. As we approach Dongara. And Denison, Port Denison, is it? Yeah. On the Western Australia Yellow Coast, and I guess this would be quite a bit of a tourist area for people from Perth. Probably go up here, but I'm guessing. Still at 86% fuel. So it's not a long flight today. Probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours or so, depending on what we get up to site-wise. But as I said, there's not too much. Like, it looks beautiful, obviously on the coast here. It is beautiful, but in terms of models or modelled sites and so forth, obviously we had all the ones in Perth with the Optus Stadium and the bridges and all that, and the marinas. You probably won't see much in terms of modelled scenery. Yeah, we'll see houses and all that sort of stuff, and airports, airfields, but whoa, that was weird. I had another stutter. Very weird. Interesting. Looks like these clouds have dropped down a little bit more for us. Sitting at 290 for Stu and TJ who are following us. But other than that, we're looking pretty good. Plenty of fuel. Saying 89 here, but on my other screen it's saying 85. Interesting. So now we're going across 69 nautical miles until we get to YRAT Island, so a bit of a sea crossing. So we better get an increase just in case we have a engine out or something, so we better go start going up, and we'll probably we'll just go to about 8,000. Oh, there we go. TJ's down there. Nice. So if I throw the smoke on, TJ should come on, if I'm right. Yeah, there we go. Check it out. Oh, and stews. We got them all. We got them all happening. There you go. Do your tricks, Stu and TJ. Do some barrel rolls. Do what you want, and everybody's going to get a bit closer, Stu, if you can, so we can see your smoke trails. That's it. Do some barrel rolls. Do whatever you need to do in your smoke trails. So we're not landing at Dongara, everyone. We're going to land at YRAT Island. Now, just so you both know, TJ and Stu, there's no actual field there. You won't be able to see a field. All it's got is a fuel pump in the middle and just some grass. Not even a grass island. Oh, here we go. Stu's doing the roll. Here we go. Loop, loop. Oh, and TJ. Nice. Absolutely awesome. Now the challenge for you both. Start doing some writing. Come on, write a couple of letters. S for Stu and T for TJ. Nah, T will be hard, wouldn't it? You got to sort of come back on yourself to do that. You could do a J. Stu should be able to do a stew. An S. I know. TJ literally came up inside of my wing somewhere. Took off half my wing. Now you guys are going to catch up. It's alright, I'm only going 284. If you guys will be able to easily catch up at full. Alright, oh god, that was fast. We're at 8,000 already. So now we're heading off to YRAT Island. Pretty much straight over the ocean. We're about 69 nautical miles. And Geraldton is up ahead, or on, just up ahead there is good old Geraldton, another small township up here, or across from where I actually live. We are probably about a third, maybe, no, a quarter maybe for our flight. They are Stu and TJ pumping it out, and the PC-21 as well. So we have 11 minutes, our ETA, to the island of the Rat. And right now I couldn't tell you why it's named Rat Island, but I'm guessing because it's probably the only animal that survives on the island, but who knows. Oh, that's a nice shot. Look at that. Go to the other shot. Oh, do some flybys now. Slow that down a bit while we're flying over to the island. And do some nice cinematic camera work. And then we're going to pretty much head north and east after we land at Rat Island, and that'll take us towards basically the observatory, and then we'll pretty much flick back northwest to head back to Shark Bay. So I am going to launch in the next couple of weeks of slowly working towards activating the membership. So Some of you might have seen I posted my emojis on my Discord. So they're ready to go. TJ, are you slewing, mate? And I'm just trying to work out exactly what sort of levels, and if do I do 1, do I do 2 levels, etc. So once I work that out, I'll get them activated. But it'll include things like, you know, being able to jump into things like farming sim streams and any other streams I do, or any other servers, because I want to start running a whole lot of different game servers. So I run farming server at the moment, farming sim 2022. So if you want to join that, you can be a member, all that sort of stuff. We've already got 5 or 6 guys on there, which is cool. And that'll be back streaming next week. And then I'll probably start up a lot of other different servers, gaming servers and so forth as well. So the next simulator I am going to definitely get is called Construction Simulator, which is coming out, I think, mid to late this month. That I think you just host locally. I don't think you can get that hosted non-locally, but we'll see. But if it is, I'll have that hosted. Want the costs? What's the cost? I haven't worked it out, but it's not going to be much due. I'm going to base the first level. It'll be the cheapest that you can do in Oz, which I don't know because I haven't looked at it. But it'll probably be like whatever it is, 99 cents or something, $1. It'll be Oz. If that's the lowest one, it'll be the first one. And then maybe a couple of dollars for the second one. I'm not pricing it too high, but maybe there'll be a third. I'll probably only put 2 levels in at the moment, and maybe I'll put a 3rd level in later on when I can work out what else I can give back to the community and so forth. But obviously there'll be separate streams and that sort of stuff that you guys will be able to jump on, and requests and obviously more giveaways not subscriber but membership giveaways and stuff like that as well. But when I launch, I will do a full giveaway. So a couple of weeks, hopefully, I'll do a full giveaway for any subscribers, not just members. And maybe I'll do something for the first 5 memberships. I'll do something extra as well, or something like that. So, yeah. But it won't be much due. I'm not going to... until I sort of can give back, until work out some extra things, because obviously it's only worth more if I can actually give back and do some more one-on-one stuff with you guys. Oh, well, now it is. We're just over the ocean. And we're... Oh, actually, we might be able to see Rat Island now. Let's have a look. Yep. It's just coming through there now. So it's time to head down. And you know what? We can do this without autopilot. We'll do this manually and have some fun. Let's get into the cockpit. Ooh. There we go. And just so I know, oh, that's it. And I just want to move this around here. That's it. Get it nice lined up. Let's take off autopilot. Let's go down. Whoa! I have to switch tanks. This is not good. Now we're back. Taking a bit for those turboprop to accelerate. So what are we? We're in a couple of minutes now. 4 minutes out. So you can see the islands around. So as I said, it's a very small island that we'll be landing at, which is going to be fun. Very sensitive, the throttle on this aircraft, I've noticed. Where is everyone? Up, down? I've lost everyone. You lost me. I lost you too. Stream seems to be still going on my screen. Yeah, it must be the servers. Hopefully they'll pop up again. So anyway, go towards Rat Island, guys, which is ahead of you. Or you guys, I don't know if it'll come up in your... I don't have a mod for it. Hopefully, it'll pop up again for you guys. But yeah, it's definitely, I've definitely lost you guys as well. But you're not there. Let's go back into the cockpit for a minute. Turn the smoke off. You can see Stu, but you can't see me. Well, maybe it's doing what it did to you before, TJ. It's playing up. When I land, I'll maybe go and switch servers back and forth or something. We'll see if that helps. Hopefully it'll pop back on. At first I thought the servers, sorry, I thought the stream stopped, but it's definitely not stopped because it's coming up over on my phone and my top screen. Seems to be all okay. And I'm guessing you guys are still seeing me, so. My current heading is 287, but I am going to, sorry, I'll tell you, don't go on that one. I'll head towards the island. Hang on, I was just doing a bit of sightseeing. 311, there you go. 311, and my altitude currently is at 5,000. And I'm pretty much 2.5 minutes out from Rat Island. You're still seeing me, Messiah? Thank you. What's happened, Messiah, is the other guys I can't see. The guys that were flying with me, unfortunately. So, obviously Microsoft's having some syncing issues. Like they do. Like we had at the start of the stream with TJ. So, the island for Stu and that, if you don't see the where the airfield is on your one. So it's not the piece of land in front, it's the far one that has no strip, just a fuel tank sitting on it. So you pretty much got to approach from the base, and then you'll go at pretty much 3.6 is the well, the nav map is at 3.6. Like, I'm surprised the sim actually has a fuel tanker on it. Sorry, a refuel on it. Very surprising. Guys still aren't popping up. What I did do, and I just think I did, still have, oh, no one saw that. So that island there, where my mouse cursor is over here, that is the landing, where we're landing. Oh, we don't want to go in reverse. Come on, you're going to fall out of the sky. Oh. No. That's what I want. So you pretty much just land down the left side there. That's pretty much how it works. Or does it want us to land? Oh, it wants us to land over there. Okay. But yeah. With the run. There we go. Oh. It really doesn't want to slow down. Oh, I didn't even look at the wind. We'll be fine. Oh, that was a bit rough, wasn't it, guys? Bit rough. Let's go. Oh, some aircraft are here. Oh, there's a jet here. And there, as I said, there's even some people here. That's a classic. Some ground crew. All right. Hey, C&D, good day, mates. How you doing? We've just landed on a deserted island, basically. Which has some people on here, but no actual places where they will live or eat or anything, which is quite funny. I'm going to see if I can get these guys back online. So I'm going to have a bit of a break here, everyone. I'm going to go get a drink, and then we're going to take off and finish the flight. So give me a moment, and hopefully we can get Stu and TJ back online as well. So I'll be right back. TJ, it is a Rat Island, Yankee Romeo Alpha Tango. What I'm going to do, guys, while you're there, I'm going to switch my servers. I can see you guys, actually. You guys are still showing on my... But what we're going to do is we're going to switch to East. And then we're going to switch back. Just land on the ground. Pretty much, there is nothing here. There's a road. It's not sure if that's meant to be a taxiway or whatever, but there's a road. No cars on it. A couple of trees. But there is the fuel, so obviously it's set up for fuel. You're on the ground? All right, well, I just did a reset. There you are. TJ's back. I got you, TJ. You're back, TJ. All right, I'm just going to get a drink, guys. I'll be back. I will... No, crash to desktop, Brett. Just having a break. Awesome, guys. Just having a drink, but looks like we're back. So yeah, this is YRAT Island off WA coast. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing there. Obviously, we just land anywhere because there's some fuel, so you can refuel on the island, which is pretty cool. At least they put a refueling station, which is cool. Oh, look at this. We got a German fighter here. Look at this. Be interesting getting that off the ground here. TJ's just scooting around. Can you see us, TJ? No music? Yeah. I can hear the music on my headphones. Ah, you know what it is, I reckon. I don't have the music pumping through on the intermission screen. I'll have to fix that up. But when it goes back to normal screen, it should have the music back. Let me know. Alright, let's get in the... Are you going to land, TJ? Because we're going to take off. We're going to head off. What do we got? 77. We may as well throw... We won't put too much in here. We don't need much. Let's go to 80. We'll round it up at 80. We've got plenty of fuel with the tanks. Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Make sure we're not going to run into the water. Left of that plane should be all good. Oh, whoa, 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 where are it going? Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop there, watch the plane, watch the plane. There's no actual runway. A strong wind, only 12 knot wind, but that was taking me. All right, let's head to the observatory, guys. Back to the mainland. Make sure you guys are all there now. Yep, you're back, which is good. How you doing, Brett, anyway? You doing well? I had a bit of a break over the weekend, no farming or anything. I was telling the guys I wasn't on the PC since basically Thursday. On the phone, obviously, but not the PC. Oh, connection lost. No, not connection loss. Oh, I thought the connection was lost. Lucky. So yeah, no streams or no farming or... Yeah, just had a bit of a break. I needed to get away from it all for a little bit, so I'm happy to be back though today. The good old PC-21 with a super bright livery. And mainland ahead of us. Oh yeah, because I had it planned, and then I just said nah. I got away to the down the beach house, so it was good. Got a break with the family. I work Saturday, so Saturday afternoon was a bit quiet at work, so I headed home and then packed the car and went for the trip down the beach, which was nice. Just for a night and a day. Got to do it. All right, I've thrown on autopilot. What are we doing? Just no more than that, please. It's perfect. Airframe's a bit stretched at 301, but we should be okay. I wanted to throw the smoke back on, didn't I? Oh, the map's come back alive. Nice. This froze. Oh no, it's still at the airport. Nah, still frozen at Perth. Perth International. Always has problems. Put some smoke back on. Come on, TJ and Stu, catch up, guys. I'll slow it down a bit so you guys can catch up. Yeah, this needed to get away, but we're back. We're back. Hey Brett, actually, what was your... I was just talking to the guys and I got to activate my memberships and stuff. And what's your entry level membership? Can't remember if it's $1.99 or 99. I'm not sure. And what's the lowest you can do in Oz? Is it 99 cents? I'm not sure. I got all my emotes and stuff all ready to go. There it is. Oh, there's Stu. Nice. Lowest is 99 cents US dollar. Ah, okay, cool. Perfect. $1.49, cool. I was going, obviously the lowest I was going to start at, but I just didn't know if it was Oz, 99 Oz or US, but thanks for clarifying that. But I got to, yeah, in the next 2 weeks I'll get that sorted, get that finally launched. Been wanting to do it. We're only at 234 knots, so you guys can catch up. I'll speed up a little. Ah, it suggests the price. Okay, Cool. Hutt Lagoon. That's a big lake. Hutt Lagoon is a marine salt lake located near the Indian Ocean, 2 kilometers north of the mouth of the Hutt River in the Midwest region of Western Australia. So we're going to be going over that shortly. And pretty much a very long leg up to Murchison Shire, which will have the observatory there as well. You red line it. Well, we're yellow lining it. There you go. We're yellow lining it at the moment. Mirrors can't be moved. Haven't flown this that much, but it's a nice aircraft to fly. Super quick. Guess as a trainer, it's got to be. Alright, landfall, here we come. Yeah, well that's... I'm only thinking of 2 levels. And what I'm going to be doing is probably opening up a lot more servers and things like that for people to join in other different sims and games and stuff. Obviously I have farming server, which obviously members will be invited to, but... I know Construction Simulator's coming out. The only problem with Construction Simulator, it's only going to allow 4 players max, but still, I'll obviously do some sort of lotto draw or something for members. And then, but even other games, survival games and things like that, I'm a fan of those, so might get some servers happening for those as well, and go from there. And whatever else pops out, which will be good. I don't think on this aircraft it does, no. On other aircraft that you get where they're much more realism on the aircraft, I'm pretty sure it does, TJ, but not on this one. It's as maneuverable with or without the tanks as well. Well, that's what I've noticed. That's what I've noticed anyway. So we are going to head. There was going to be. We're going to go to the river. I think it's the Murchison River. Is it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, Mappa Lake and the Wood River. I thought that was going to be sort of a canyon. From Google Maps, it looked like sort of a canyon, and I was going to fly through there, but it isn't. It's just a slight slant. Yeah, the aircraft's very slight. On the outside, it's alright, but on the inside, I have got the volumes turned down, so I could turn them up on the inside. There you go. But you mainly hear the air. That's on full volume on the inside. But obviously, if you go externally, it's way too loud. So I'll turn that down a bit. But inside you mainly hear the air. Hey, going! PC-21, that's it. That's what we're in. There's nothing where... No airfields in sight though. Turn that external sound down a bit. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, Brett. The smoke switches just here. All right, there. It's white smoke. There we are. So yeah, so there's no airfields around here. The closest one, or we're going towards, there is one south of us, which is Geraldton, Yankee Golf Echo Lima, but we are heading towards Murchison Shire, which I think is just a good old, oh no, it looks like it's sealed. We'll see when we get there. Yankee Mike Sierra Sierra. And then that means we're just a tad away from the observatories, which is in my... which is not too far from that airfield. No problems, Brett. But this is pretty much the longest leg of the flight. So this is a bit, this is not 15 minutes. But I was talking about what, there's not much out here. Not much at all. That was the river that I thought there, it looks like there's a canyon in the, over there, sort of, but it's not much of a canyon. I thought it got deeper and deeper as you went around, but it actually doesn't. It looks it, but I flew it because I thought it would be a great place to fly in the canyons, but it's not very deep at all. So it didn't really feel like you were in a canyon. I think in real life it does, but not on the sim, unfortunately. Actually, I was flying that midweek, Stu. I enjoy the Tomcat. I was tempted to do that. When I saw that canyon, I thought, maybe get some sort of fighter jet in there. And I was thinking the Tomcat, but it was no canyon. But as I said, north, there is some canyons up in the northwestern Australia. So we will be able to do another jet run. Maybe able to do the next week's stream, actually. Because it's not far from Sharks Bay where the canyons are. We're just going to fly inland quite a bit, actually, so it might be worth doing it in a jet. Maybe we could take the Tomcat out. It might be a great idea. And it should be pretty smooth because there's not much out there, so it's nothing to really slow us down in frame rates and stuff. We're going to go to Kennedy Ranges, and then I think we go inland quite a bit to Newman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that whole inner northwestern Australia is got some canyons. So the Frederick River, that's got some canyon-based stuff. Yeah, pretty sure. I think we've flown it before, so that'll be pretty cool. We're at 8,000 feet, 300 knots. No, 350. Oh, that's the ground speed anyway. Once we hit Murchison's Shire, we will head down low so we can see the observatory, which is slightly west of that airfield. But we've still got 70% fuel. I don't think we're going to have to refuel at all for the rest of the flight. But there is a couple of fields if we do. All those clouds disappeared as we come inland as well. Very cloudy out at Rat Island. Is it a deep space? I'll tell you what it is, Stu. It is Radio Astronomy Observatory is a radio telescope. That's pretty much what it tells me. Near Abu Ladi Station in the Murchison Shire of Western Australia. It's about 800 kilometres north of Perth. And the traditional landowners are the YDRA peoples. But I can do a quick search so we can have a look. What sort of what does it do? It's probably just so the one at Parkes. Obviously, NASA's today, or in Monday, NASA's launching their first rocket back to the moon, which is pretty cool. And that is actually guided through the Parkes radio observatory, which is pretty cool. Radio telescope or observatory. So that's pretty cool, but that's not where we're flying. That's in New South Wales Parkes, which is also rendered in the sim. But they're actually using that, which is pretty cool. Oh, it's now a deep space one. Yeah, Parkes is the deep one. That's the one that they're going to use this Monday. And that's exactly what they used during the moon landing. They used that. All those pictures you saw from the original moon landing all got fed through that. There's actually a movie on it. If you go and find out. Oh, there's an airfield out there. Over there. Yeah, there's a movie on it. You can go check it out. I probably couldn't tell you what it's called, but I'm guessing you can all Google it. On that telescope. Radio telescope, that or astronomy observatory, not telescope, is it? Yeah, that was used, so that's massive. It's absolutely massive. So yeah, everything got fed through Aussie, and they're going to use it again, which is pretty good, pretty historical. They're using the same thing for this moon unmanned unmanned, but eventually it will be manned. You saw the movie? Cool, Stu. Yeah, actually, it's an Aussie movie. It's, you know, doesn't break any records, but it's still fun. It's a good historical movie. And for the guys that were involved, would have been a, you know, pretty good limelight. The whole world was relying on them to have that working, which was pretty cool. The dish. There you go. It's called the dish. Just had a bit of a Google of it. It was made in when was it made? Uh, 2000. Was released in September in 2000. We were talking about the observatory that we're going to now, but obviously we got sidetracked to talk about Parkes Observatory, Brett, and how it was involved in the moon landings, and it's going to be involved in this Monday US time when the unmanned NASA back to the moon, well, they're not landed on the moon, but they're going to do a fly around the moon this today, Monday US time. And they're going to use Parkes again to send back all those imagery from that unmanned back to the moon mission, which will take off and test out the new rocket and capsule, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'll definitely be watching some of that live stream, which will be cool. That's it. Atmos. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Really excited. And then we got sidetracked to obviously talk about the movie, The Dish. And obviously that movie, will go through everything about that and what happened. And it's a nice low budget, historical. Basically, it is a historical movie with a bit of comedy in there. So yeah, and Stu's seen it. But yes, Parkes. Yes, definitely been the Parkes. It's a must visit place, isn't it? Not much there to see other than the observatory or the radio observatory. But the ones we'll see over now when we go to Murchison is very small. Yeah, no problems, Brett. Stu, I don't know if you noticed on yours, there's another Stu in the air. Scapel Stu over there on our right. He's not on our flight, but he's been sort of following a similar flight plan than us. Maybe he's heading to Darwin. Yeah. There was some good music in that, you're right. Alright, well that's that. That's the longest leg pretty much done. We're down to 66% fuel, and now we're going to start heading down because we're getting close. We are getting close. So let's slow us down, and let's head down to 3. We're going to go low. We're going to go 3,000. Come on, little dial. Do your thing. We're going to want to get low by the time we get there. We're still 2 minutes, and then probably about 5 to 7 minutes away. But Garwin, I didn't notice any sluggishness. I think Stu and I were talking about it before to TJ. We don't get any, I've got tanks on, and I don't think they're modelled into sluggishness. Well, obviously for you, you're feeling it, but I feel that it runs alright with the tanks. Or manoeuvrability doesn't change too much. Where is he? Ah, there he is. He's the red bandit. Look at him. That's it. There we go. What maneuvers is Garwin going to get up to? Ah, okay. I'll have to have a bit of a... When it's... I probably don't have much. I've probably got 50% left in the tanks. But, I'll have to play around with it. I didn't feel... You know what? Yeah, you might be right. When I just took off from, Rat Island, it did feel a bit... And that was probably... I said it was feeling a bit funny, and that was probably the tanks. Alright, we're flying over the airfield here. Yankee Mike Sierra Sierra. Let's see if it was sealed. It might be sealed because it's near the radio observatories. It probably is sealed. Have a quick look. And then we'll take hand control as we go towards the observatory. Yep, looks like there is one of each. A dirt strip and a sealed strip. Oh no, just... Oh no, there is a dirt strip. There's a dirt strip over there. And a sealed. Some civilization. Pretty much nothing out here. And we'll fly towards the observatory now. We are now an ETA of... Oh, it's actually further than I thought. 10 minutes. So we'll stay at high speed. We'll speed up a little. Yeah, sorry, now that I'm speeding up, it's popping down quite a bit. I was going quite slow. There's Scapel Stew. That one's up above me. And now we've dropped down to 6 minutes, yeah. Cool. We're sitting at about 290, guys. $3,000 feet. You guys let me know what I'm streaming at. What resolution is the highest that I'm streaming at? Is it 14? Is it 2K or is it just 1080? Alright, thanks TJ. Yeah, normally I do it at 2K, but I'm not sure. All good, Garwin, no problems. We've still got a bit of the flight left. After this, it's the home stretch though, just Shark Bay. Four minutes out. Let's jump off autopilot. Hello, how are you, Lexi? We're very close now. All right, observatory, where are you? We should be here any second now. If you spot the observatory, sim pilots, let me know. I'll keep it on my I don't know if I've got fuel pumps on, so I better not do that for too long. We must be approaching it. Come on, models, pop in. can see a hut or a house or something here. Aha, can see them now. Got them. The SK Pathfinder telescope. There we go. There's quite a few of them. Do another flyby. Nah, the dish is here. We'll come back for another flyby of the dishes. Throw some spoilers up, smoke all over the place. All right. Oh, there's another one down here. Don't know if that is really how many there is. I'd like to see a real life picture of that. I'm going to go look at that after my flight. Because there was some that were really close together and I don't see that. See how these ones are wide. There's a couple out here. Another one out here. Which makes sense. But all those ones close together makes me feel that... Yeah, see, that makes sense out here, but the other ones are very close together. Oh, there's a runway. There you go. There's a runway right there. Seems to be a hell of a lot of them. Alright, back on the flight path. Oh. Scattered everywhere, especially these ones in the middle. They look too close, they'll interfere with each other. Well, mine's showing there everywhere. Interesting. As you can see, these ones here make sense. But mine's showing there everywhere. So I think that's a bit of a bug, hey? Anyway. TJ flying by. Let's get the rest of the flight done. Garwin's obviously on autopilot as he goes to the shop. Stu's up high, isn't he? There he is. He's ahead too. Oh, he's up high. Alright, we can head back high now so we can get the flight done and dusted. Let's get some speed. Beautiful. Mrs. needed to call you and chat all the way to work. Well, at least you've finished your chat, because you'll be jumping on your stream soon. Berengara is our next pretty much overfly. We are currently at 60% fuel, so we should be pretty much all good for the flight home into Shark Bay. And then we're just pretty much going to head west to Shark Bay. Heading back to 8,000. Yeah, that was weird, Stu, how mine showed so many. As you saw on, if you watched the stream, I had, like, they were basically close together, like this. And you know that just wouldn't work because of the interference I'd give each other. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. Actually, they are close together. Here we go. They are quite close together. There you go. I'm just looking at the website. ASCAP radio telescope. And the picture does show that they are quite close together. So maybe it is rendered correctly. Or placed correctly, I should say. Three minutes to Berengara and then heading back to Shark Bay, a Yankee Sierra Hotel Kilo. So Berengara has the Bureau Station. That's not in train station. That is in most likely cattle station. And then we overfly compressor station at Yaladi, which also has a tiny, but it won't be a registered airstrip. That'll be for them hunting their cattle, not hunting in hunting, but finding their cattle, moving their cattle, because they use aircraft and helicopters for that now in a lot of places. And to check out if their fences or whatever need to be fixed or are damaged. But as you can see, there's not much out here till we get back and close to the coastline. There's the gents down that low. TJ and Stu. Should see the airfield coming up. Berengara, here we are. Can't see TJ. Oh, gee. Oh, TJ's down there. He's on your... There he is. He's there. He is there as we turn around and head to the coast. Right. Alright guys, just typing something up on the screen, just looking at the area. Alright, so compressor station isn't far away, 6 minutes, and then we head to, pretty much that's direct to an approach into Shark Bay, depending on where the wind is coming from. But we'll do a bit of a fly over Shark Bay. We'll do should be beautiful out there. Hopefully it's rendered in nicely with the sim and Bing Maps. But from compressor station to Shark Bay, I'm guessing it would be 15 minutes maybe. And then that is the stream done and dusted. When you finish this stream, I don't know if it'll come up, but it should. You can head over, if you want to continue to fly, you can fly with Brett Plays, who will be streaming very close to. See if it pops up, otherwise I can pop it in. Might even be under Brett. Let's have a look. I haven't looked at... see if that works. There you go. Be good to see the coastline after this barren area. You should be seeing it in the far distance. I can see a tad of blue. Ooh, the L39 up the African west coast of Somalia. Nice. Hey, Brummy, how you doing? Long time no see. You doing all right? Hope you're doing good, mate. We're don't have much left, but we're finishing up the last. We're about to turn to the right slightly and head to Shark Bay. So probably about 15-20 minutes, something around that mark. Should be all done and dusted. But we went and saw, if you go back, you'll be able to see an observatory. We just went through a radio telescope of Murchison and beautiful Perth. As we took off from Perth International, you saw Optus Oval and the sights around the city of Perth. And then we headed to the barren Rat Island, which has one fuel tank, and that's about it. And nothing else on there, but we did have a couple of ground crew who were just camping out there waiting for us, and now we're approaching Shark Bay, which I'm sure is going to be a beautiful area to fly and land at. And clear skies, but when we actually went to the coast before, yeah, it's cloudy out there, so it is quite cloudy. What river are we following here? Has it got a name? No, it doesn't. No problems, Brummy. It's all good. You're here now. That's the important thing. Here to say hi. And anyone else, if on the stream right now, and if you haven't, please smash the like button. We're on 15 likes, which is absolutely awesome. Absolutely, thank you very much, and appreciate everyone who is watching or has watched today or has hit that like button. Much, much appreciated. Compressor station is what we're approaching now. Oh, it actually does have, it has two airfields. It has like a local, probably a non-registered airfield, and then it does have a registered airfield. There you go. So it's got two. Let's see what it renders in when we get there. It's all right, mate. All good. Thank you. I think in the past when you've been on my streams, you're normally on the bus or you're on some sort of transport or something. So I understand. Oh yeah, there it is. So you can see straight on the dirt strip, but there looks like a very tiny strip. That looks like that's not the registered strip. But Yankee Charlie Sierra Bravo is this one just here. Yeah, because you can see there's some small hangars and stuff there, but this looks like it's a private strip right here. Interesting. Thank you for smashing the like button, appreciate it. And a couple more likes came on board. Thank you very much. We're now at 17. Be great to hit 20 before the end of the stream, but thank you for everybody who's done that for me. I much appreciate it. Yep, there we go. But we got fuel to spare, so we're going all the way to Shark Bay. So this is it. Is the weather going to be kind over the bay? It looks like it should be fine. Where are we? There's TJ. There's Stu. We're keeping the smoke on for the full flight. Bit annoyed that the Aramachi has a bug. So the Aramachi, I won't be able to fly because I wanted to keep flying that throughout my Italian flights, but it seems to be crashing. Crashed to desktops, as you would have seen in my stream 2 weeks ago with it. It, after a few minutes, it would crash. So, which we've done a couple of legs with it, which no issues, but it might have been after one of the updates, maybe Sim Update 9 or something. I've tried to read up on it. I haven't found any issues or anyone who's reporting issues, but I probably should send one because it's definitely the aircraft. Because after I swapped the aircraft in the last flight, well, yeah, in the last flight, last few legs, it was fine. And then I played around with it off stream. And yeah, every time I thought it was a particular spot, so I took all the mods off. It wasn't any of the mods. It was the aircraft. Obviously, that was the last thing I tried to change. No, I did try. Oh, did I try somewhere else? I think you might be right. I'll have to try. I might have just tried Italy. I tried different places in Italy, and it would do the same thing. Yeah, Stu, you were spot on. Stu, you said during all those crashes, you said to me, Gammy, I think it may be the aircraft. And I think I said, nah, it can't be the aircraft because like always, it's always the mods and stuff, not the payware, or a lot of the time it's not the payware or an aircraft. But then that's what it was. It was 100% the aircraft. But as Brett says, it may only be in Italy. I've got to try that out. Maybe I might, once we land, I might come into your stream, Brett, and I'm going to throw in the Aramachi and see how it flies in Somalia and see what happens. I do have someone coming over, a Sparky, to do some work, so, but I think they're not due till about 10 o'clock, so I'll be able to jump on your flight for a little bit, Stu. Brett. Yeah, I think in terms of frame rates, Italy does drop frame rates quite a bit. 13 minutes, 14 minutes just to get to where we're going to, then we're done. But been a pretty chilled flight. All right, I think there's 9 of you on there at the moment. Awesome, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Smash the like if you haven't. If we can hit the 20 would be awesome. But it's been a very chilled flight. Not much to see, unfortunately, but we did get to see lovely Perth and the observatory over in Murchison and Shark Bay. Don't forget Shark Bay, which we're approaching now, and barren Rat Island. As we hit the coastline. Actually, I got to pick up the 172 SP that Oz Flight Simmer was flying as well. Last night. You got a lot more desert? Or Somalia, yep. Gee, I wonder what is the population of Somalia? Probably they wouldn't have a very exact figure, but I wonder what the population, because it'll obviously have more population, so you'll potentially see a lot more in those deserts than you do in Australia because we don't have a population when you can compare to a lot of the other world. There's the beautiful coastline. Yeah, the analog gauges pack looks nice. Looked really nice. Was watching it, couldn't fly it. As I said, I just wanted a break from being on the PC, but I was watching it. We've got a lot of little islands and little areas out here, so we're going to fly over Shark Bay and then just north of where we're going to land. We'll probably have to do a circuit around to land with the wind. Oh no, if the wind stays where it is, we'll be able to do a straight in approach. And Fairfaru Island. Tiny little island, a lot of sand, banks and so forth. More sand, yeah. Somalia will have more sand, yeah. Well, we're going to see a lot of sand now as we approach Shark Bay. A tad over speed, but not enough to rip off the wings. 304. There's plenty of fuel to spare. And we only really added 5% at Rat Island, so technically we didn't really need any fuel because of the tanks. But it's a bit of a bummer that the display here freezes up. Needs an update. Not far away. Safe landing. Thanks, Brett. Well, safe departure for you. And as I said, I'll come in for a short time on your stream. Yeah, we'll have a bit of fun with the Eremachi if it doesn't crash. But if it crashes and I disappear, you know what's happened. Music stopped. The music stopped. Why did the music stop? Oh no, it's back. When I fly, I turn the music off in my headphones, so I don't always know if it's playing or not, other than the good old equalizer lines popping up and down up the top, on the top screen. Eight minutes to go. And thank you, Stu and TJ, for sticking with me for the flight. Much appreciated. So we've got one more leg in the I'm thinking one more leg left in the Italian flight. So I'll be a jet. I might do the F-14 or the F-16 next week. So I've been doing Italy in jets, so most of the time. So we're going from the north to the south on the east coast. So I'll pick a jet sometimes during the week and we'll do that. Times may vary a bit, so I'll get back to you all on that. It either might be a little bit later or a little bit earlier start. I don't know yet. It just depends. The flight might just be shorter. It might just be because if we're in an F-16 or F-14 or any of those jets, they're a lot faster than the Eremachi, so we should be able to get that leg, southern legs, pretty much quickly done, unless we've got, oh, see, Italy has a lot of sites to look at, and then we might have all the crash to desktops because Italy brings us. I'll be glad to go out of there. I think we might head to your neck of the woods, Stu, for our next country after Italy, because Italy will finish first before Australia. We might head to your neck of the woods and do a flight up there, because there's lots of awesome scenery where you are. which will be obviously done in more GA slower aircraft just because there's beautiful places to see. Alright. Back over to Sandy Bay. Yep. Su-57 or the F-14 Tomcat. That's the way to go. If we start at potentially 6 will be 20. Yeah, it'll be 2000 for you, Stu. 8 p.m. for you, I think. If we start there next week, I'd just like to get off by 8. No, not 8. 10 your time, or maybe 11 your time. I'll see, I've just got something on, but I am definitely wanting to do the rest. I just want to finish Italy and get on to the next country. Land at your home? Well, why not? I'm up for a challenge. Are you up for a challenge? The only thing is, everyone on the stream, we're going to know where you live, Stu. They're all going to come and have a beer with Stu. They're all going to come and have a beer with you, Stu.
Beer.
Alrighty, time to head down and finish the flight. Let's go manual control. Done enough of this autopilot. Wasn't too much to see, but wind staying the same, so it looks like we'll be able to do a straight in approach at the moment. What does it say? Shark Bay is a World Heritage Site in the Gascoyne region of Western Australia. Definitely a nice aircraft. If you haven't got this one, go pick it up because it's a super, super nice aircraft to fly. If you haven't hit the like button, smash the like button. We're on 17 likes. Can we do the 20 before we land? Just catching up to the boys. TJ's making a low run at 3,000 feet. We'll catch him now. Let's see if we can go and catch him. We'll get into his prop wash, huh? Hit the tip of Shark, or the Shark Bay, or the land mass at Shark Bay, and then we head straight in for landing. God, you're really fired up there. Oh, there he goes. TJ goes. No, don't hit. You gotta hit the deck. You gotta hit the deck. Are you gonna hit? Oh, overspeed. Too much overspeed. No, no, no. Don't rip my wings off. Not now. We're so close. And here's Stu coming in. Zoom out a bit so we can see everyone. Stu's somewhere. He's somewhere close. He's there. He's there. There he is. Hard at all these camera angles to sort of get it right. Nice, Stu. Haha. So we're hitting the tip of this landmass, and then we're going to head straight down there, and the runway is, you can pretty much see it. I think it's just off my wing there. Not far at all. Nah, it's probably a bit further. Oh, going too high. Let's trim you up. Don't need to go high. 45% fuel left, so we've done well. Oh, I've used up the tanks. I didn't notice the tanks had emptied. Oh, do I have to switch tanks? I'm guessing I don't have to switch tanks in here, do I? I don't think I've seen any. There's the tank. Alright. We're all good. We're still going. That's all that matters. Shark Bay, Yankee Sierra Hotel Kilo. That's where we're landing at very soon. Straight in approach. TJ's already ready for his approach. He's on his approach. I'm having too much fun. PC-21 is definitely fun to fly. Oh, there's a tanker out there. That's cool. Picking up all the iron ore. All the gas. I think there's a lot of gas out here as well. Just checking, because it's quite warm in the pod now. I was just checking how hot the CPU was. 81 degrees at the moment. Got to improve the ventilation in here. There is fans that pump out the air, but down still gets pretty warm. Where are we? There we are. You can see it now. Spot on schedule there. We're streaming for about 2 hours and 50 minutes, and I like to do about a 3-hour stream. So in the air, time in the air since last takeoff was 1 hour and 20. All right, let's get ready for landing. We have got a bit of wind here, but luckily it's pretty much straight on. Let's turn, smoke can come off now. Your CPU's at 66, yeah, but AMDs run hot. I run an AMD, so it's totally normal for AMDs to run at that sort of temp that I'm currently on. That's water cooled and stuff too. It still runs super hot. Especially, it's, as I said, it's quite warm. I've got my sleeves up on my jumper. It's quite warm in the pod at the moment. Some wind turbines on the right. That wind's crossed over. Sure has. don't come into low. Definitely coming in not center line, are we? Alright. Come on, slow down. That's it. Beautiful. Alright, let's go off here. What is this airport used for? Not much. I think it'll be more of a tourist airfield. I think that's pretty much all it'll be used for, TJ. But it's sealed, isn't it? Which is surprising. But I'd say it'd be more... It looks like... There's a... Looking at the map. Yeah, so it's Shark Bay. There's a... We should have flown over it, but there is a township of Denham. Oh, I don't want to go. Let's go reverse a bit. I don't want you to fade out. Go back. Come on, backwards. That's it. Oh, don't crash. That's it. Alright, it's going to shut her down and we'll say our goodbyes. We're just going to shut off the fuel. Where are we? Fuel. We don't even have the pumps on. Fuel. Left the flaps down. All good. Let's, oh, that's it. And I want to go to you, and I want to go to you. Beautiful. All right. Oh, TJ's disappeared. Oh, good. All right. Thank you very much again. Thank you, TJ and Stu, for flying along with me today. I appreciate it. Awesome flight. And as I said, we'll be back to Italy next week. You go to bed, TJ, and yeah, thanks a lot. And let's go and zoom out. So I'll show you if you just. Oh, actually, over here there was a place to taxi. Just look, TJ. If you're still around, we should have went over here. There is. There's a whole place we could have parked. Oh well, I gotta fly that. I gotta fly this. The Bucka Jungman. I gotta fly that. I've got it. But look at that. Oh, this might be a mod. You know what this is? This is a free mod. We haven't got the people at the caravan. Look at that. Nice. See you all. Have a good one. And like always, I'll see you on the other side.